A tradition started back in 1967 has now reached its diamond anniversary. And off we go in Super Bowl 60.
Free kick out of
and
bounds.
He missed hit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So a rarity for anyone playing penalty bingo. It's a kickoff out of bounds and some great field position starting out. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. May now. He fires one deep down the right sideline. And he nearly gave it away to start this game. Almost an interception, but instead, a gift. They get it back for 2nd down. And it's taking chances like that help make them a postseason team, Brock. You're going to need to connect on at least a couple of those in this game.
Exactly. These are the types of plays we expect from every team in the postseason, right? Well-timed risked and an aggressive mindset that reflects all the stakes of each and every game.
And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Patriots will have a 1st down. Off the play action. May bails out of the pocket quick. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
Pete, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't the pass. It was a scramble. But the net's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. May off the play fake. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Counter play, it's Henderson. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here. Now May on 4th down. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. They'll bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
This is Henry on 2nd. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a 1st down. You know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
On 2nd down, here's Henry again. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Mark Chris Jones ranging over for the stop.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Turning to Henry on 3rd. And he'll get them enough for a first down. And goes to the hurry up here.
A gain of 4 yards. And a Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
First down, and they go right back to it. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Looking quickly here.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's a
Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st and 3. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Lamar now from the gun. His first throw is an interception. Christian Gonzalez has it. And the Patriots are finally tackled after a big return. They're going to have the football beyond their own 30 following the turnover. Well, for their sake, partner, I sure hope the rest of their pass attempts this game go a whole lot better than that, because it is pretty clear this defense came to play.
And I can promise you this, Kate, nowhere on that opening script does the word interception ever appear. You never want to see an INT. Now they're going to have to flush it. That's the key here for this quarterback in the offense. You've got to flush that mistake and press on ahead.
Like a bit of a concentration drop on that one. And it's going to be 2nd down. Run right side. Henderson breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Finds a seam down the middle. And after making the catch, he is decked quickly at the 38. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's a New England first down. And just like that, he's on the board. Not a moment too soon, partner. They needed him to start connecting as soon as possible.
Kate, they've not disguised what they want to do. Passing game has been just really prevalent. The numbers have been called.
Yeah.
But finally, as you said, their first completion.
Nice cut back to the... He will go! Touchdown, New England! The Patriots parlay the interception into points.
Kate, you know what a run like that does? For everybody. For the play call, for the O-lineman, for the offense. It just gives you confidence that you can call that run again. And not expect a little chunk, but go get explosive on the ground as well.
So up comes May and his offense, going for 2.
The Patriots will line up for a 2-point.
They'll try it on the ground. And he'll get in. That gives him an 8-0 lead.
Makes the score Patriots 8.
So they stick with a hot hand, partner, and he ends up adding 2 more on top of that touchdown.
I'd say 8 points is a pretty solid try's work for him.
Right.
And as long as he's producing, seeing the gaps, getting the pads down, getting those tough yards, feed that man the ball, he won't be denied.
And this drive will start inside the 25. The Ravens offense with possession. And Brock, they are not in the spot they want to be, but still plenty of game left. You don't want to let the setting cause an early overreaction and panic.
Yeah, you just can't overtry. And every bit of you wants to, every fiber of your being in this building right now, you want to perform, but you just can't overdo it. Get back in rhythm and play your game.
They'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Offense to the line fast.
That's good for Baltimore. First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Running once more with Henry. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out.
13 yards on
Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
This offense is sending a message. Winning the battle up front on consecutive snaps. There's got to be some urgency here defensively. You just can't keep getting walked backward this easily.
First down, and they go back to Henry. He has room past the 25. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens make it a 2-point game. Derrick Henry, the touchdown.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they could take it to the house.
No stranger to this in his career, Brock. John Harbaugh wants his offense to tack on 2 more. Keeping it on the ground. He's almost there, but no, they stopped him at the last moment. He's going to be just inches shy of that 2-point conversion. So they try to match 8 points with 8 points, partner, but no luck on the conversion. They stay down 2.
You know, Kate, some people prefer to take the extra point right there. Others prefer to try and keep pace. There is a lot of game left to make up those 2 points. I'll tell you this, when you get it the first time around and you're in that lead, you can see how it puts the pressure on the other to perform.
First and 10 from the 32.
Here goes up. Hey, what's up?
From the gun, it's May. Chased out to his right. He's running with it. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And the Patriots will have a first down.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway. Ugh.
Enough waiting, we're back, and it's time to resume play here in Super Bowl 60 from Santa Clara. They've got first and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Shotgun handoff to Henderson. Breaks the tackle, he's got space ahead. Keeps himself upright. Touchdown, New England! The Patriots push this to an 8-point game. Here we go, Mike Vrabel getting his offense set to go for 2.
The Patriots will line up for a 2-point conversion.
Going play action, May. And that pass is complete for 2, and their lead grows further.
That makes the score Patriots 16.
Worked so well the first time. Hey, why not go right back to it? See if you can be successful again. They do, and they are.
And I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because you almost feel the confidence, right? Like if you get it the first time, you're almost playing with house money. Even if you fail, it's still 14 points. It's not really a failure. And if you get it, well, you gain even more confidence and make that opponent think that much more.
The Ravens and Derrick Henry making their way back out on offense. And they sure surprised us, going for 2 in that spot on their last drive. Not sure we're going to see that call come out here again. Baltimore offense to the line now. First and 10. Now Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down. Dose of the hurry-up offense here. They go play fake with Jackson. This pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up third down.
Hey, report! Report!
Here he goes, third and long. It's in or no, they dropped another one. It's dropped does force a fourth down.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Quite the brave call they're making in this situation, Brock. They're going for it on fourth. They're going for this. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Those defenders, it might be a while before they get another chance like that again. What an incredible opportunity to hand their offense field position inside the red zone, while yet getting another shot of momentum themselves.
First down throw for May. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So that brings up second down. Back to the air. It's May. Gets to the 10. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots make it a 16-point ball game. It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown. So May brings the Patriots up to go for 2.
The Patriots will line up for a two.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Has it at the 2. And he is in for the score. We may not see them kick ever again, partner. They're now 3 for 3 on 2-point tries today. Now Borregales on to send it away. Rasheen Ali on the return. He's brought down just inside the 25. Now Baltimore returning its offense to the field of play. Their failure on fourth down was answered by a touchdown, so they're really going to need to rebuild some momentum as they take the field once again. Henry gets it here to start the drive. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. First and 10. Here's Jackson. Flushed out of the pocket. He's going to keep it this time. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
Well, QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
He gives to Henry on the inside handoff. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. Offense in the hurry up here. Another run for Henry. Give him 5 on that carry. Bring up 2nd and 5. Offense in the hurry up here.
At the 44-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
You are X. You are X. Hey. Yo. You changed it.
Changing it up here. Jackson. Diving right side. Got it. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A gain of 12 yards. That's another Baltimore.
Flying down the middle of Henry. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And he scores. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. He broke the tackle he needed to, Brock. And how about that effort then to keep it going and eventually reach that end zone?
Yeah, that's awesome on the offensive side. Defensively, not every missed tackle is the same. It may be on a stat sheet, but sometimes that help to finish a play isn't arriving quick enough, and you're the only one, the last line of defense. And in that moment, you got to scratch, you got to claw, you got to tear to make the stop, because a broken tackle can mean a touchdown.
On the move, hit it right. Well, an aggressive mindset not working for them early on here. 2-point tries following both touchdowns, Brock, and neither have been successful.
Well, I hope they worked on a lot of 2-point plays this week, because they're going to be chasing points the rest of the way. Hopefully, they could find some better success on future 2-point chances.
And that's That's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Patriots and Stephon Diggs getting set for this next offensive possession. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. May. Throwing the out route complete. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
May now from the gun. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this 3rd down.
Small little jab there, finally landed by the defense. Able to break up one of these passes, but let's be real. We know who's been landing the heavy punches all game long. Looks like they're going to keep being aggressive too, Kate. I love that. Stay on the gas.
May now on 3rd down. Complete to Diggs. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the 1st down.
1st down, New England.
Henderson here from the gun. Rolling into enemy territory. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
I love these inside runs. Don't get away from them. You never know. You think it's going to be a short little gain, and then boom, get the right blocking, a possessed running back, and you get some serious yards on the table.
May on 1st and 10. Will get it completed to Travion Henderson. Oh, but the fumble goes out of bounds. Ooh, close call there. Well, nearly the end of that series, partner. You can almost see those players rooting for the ball to bounce across that sideline before a defender made the recovery.
Yeah, sometimes that sideline's a player's worst enemy, but sometimes it could be their best friend, and this is one of the...
He's in for the New England touchdown. The Patriots break their lead to a 3-score advantage. It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown, his 2nd scoring catch of the game. Here we go. Mike Vrabel getting his offense set to go for 2.
The Patriots will line up for a...
They will throw. And he's got it. They get the conversion, and that's going to extend their lead. Well, got a little history for y'all now. That is their 4th conversion this game. That ties the NFL record in a single contest. You're not supposed to be able to do this 4 times in a game against an NFL defense partner. How have they pulled it off?
Yeah, I hate to sound cliche here, but it's so true. When I'm watching this execution, Kate, it's everybody. It takes all 11. Heck, it takes the calls on the sideline, too. You don't make NFL history unless your team is all on the same page.
Ali to return it. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Ravens and Derrick Henry making their way back out on offense. And they take the field feeling pretty beaten down with how this one's gone. Even if they're keeping their heads high, Brock, not a whole lot they've been able to do so far.
Yeah, in these moments, I think of golfers, right, in a tournament. They don't want to look at the scoreboard. They don't want to see how much they're down. They just want to take it shot by shot by shot. That's exactly what this offense has got to do.
And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. Four yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He was looking for Mark Andrews. And it's 3rd down.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Working quickly here.
And the Baltimore.
1st down throw for Jackson. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion. You never want to overlook those Mike backers when you're throwing short, Brock. So often it's those guys and not the corners or the safeties that are going to be the ones in there breaking those up.
Yeah, and so often these linebackers of today, these middle linebackers, are just oversized safeties. They can really run and play the ball as he just did.
Out of the gun, Henry. Solid work on his part. Gets 7 there. It's still 3rd down. Dose of the hurry up here.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Henry's going to try, and he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You love a huddle. Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So it's 2nd down coming up. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Escapes the pocket. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Buys time, rolling right. Took off with it again. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
It's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down, that's a big bonus for the quarterback.
From the pistol, Henry. He's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down. Well, this one's interesting, right, Brock? It was a good play overall defensively, but you still come away maybe a little upset knowing a pick would have taken away a field goal try altogether.
And that's what they're thinking defensively. And offensively, as a quarterback, you take a big old sigh of relief. Thankful that that mistake didn't cost you points.
No, we changed it.
4th down. Here's Jackson. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot? You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, here's May. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. That one goes for 31 yards. And that's a New England first down. Here's made in the air. And they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that first down throw. Swatted away by the defense.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
To the air yet again, May. Deep shot off his back foot. Into heavy coverage, and that's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Ravens do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half. So that is 2 quarters in the book. The call came in before the teams even hit the locker rooms. We're skipping halftime. We're starting the 3rd quarter right away.
Andy Borregales to kick off for New England.
Enough waiting. Let's crown a champion, shall we? The second half of the Super Bowl is underway. Ali to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Here comes the Baltimore offense to begin quarter number 3. In that first half, they just couldn't keep up the pace, but they're going to be the ones setting the pace here to begin this 3rd quarter. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. 3rd quarter starts with a run from Henry. And all that for a single yard. What an effort to get what he could there. Looking quickly here.
Tackled by Christian Gonzalez. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Lamar now from the gun. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That one intended for Mark Andrews. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Zone read, they'll hand off to Henry. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down. Offense to the line fast.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
4th down. Here's Jackson. He's got it to his running back. And he can't finish it off in the end zone, but a great effort. Out of bounds all the way down at the 5.
67 yards.
What a time to rip off that type of gain, huh? Gets him a first on 4th down.
You know, Kit, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. He's totally.
And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown! The Ravens cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground.
Let's see, Kate, I think in bowling, you get 3 strikes, that's a turkey. You know, in hockey or soccer, you score 3 goals, that's a hat trick. What are we going to call this, other than simply splendid?
No stranger to this in his career, Brock. John Harbaugh wants his offense to tack on 2 more.
The Ravens will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Sending him up the middle. And he's into the end zone again, so he gets them the touchdown and the 2, and single-handedly shaves 8 points off that lead. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Fields this one at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Here's New England ready once again on offense. They're coming off their first interception of the game. This drive now a chance to rebuild some confidence. New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. Starting on the ground with Henderson. He's got to gain a 6 there. By Starks, read that nicely. He makes the stop.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure a nice little run to set the table.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. From the gun, it's May. Off his back foot, he's going to hurl this one deep. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
You just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Oh, defender there to knock it away, and he's able to do just that. 4th down coming up.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
Quite the brave call they're making in this situation, Brock. They're going for it on 4th. May throwing for it. Throw caught by his running back. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. Look at that, no worry at all from their sideline, Brock. A 13-yard pickup on 4th down. That was impressive. 1st down from the 42. It's Henderson on the give. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Forced out to his right. Oh, shouldn't have let that one go. It's intercepted. Picked off by Chiamel Owuzie. And the Ravens will take over along the midfield stripe after the interception and return. Well, they left the locker room in front. Great position to be in, right? But a shaky start to half number 2 with that interception.
We know that no lead in the NFL is safe. A 1-point lead, something that looks insurmountable. How many of these games so often come down to one possession in the end? With a half of football left, you just can't give away too many gifts and too many possessions.
On 1st and 10, it's Henry. Crosses the 35, still got more room. And he gets this one down to the 27. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
That's good for a Baltimore 1st down.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. Offense up to the line fast.
Yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Change it. Hey. What a shot.
Lamar out of the pistol. Completed over the middle. And this is going to get him right up near that 1st down. But he's marked short after a gain of 7. 3rd down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and
They run. Here's Henry. Just a single yard, but that's going to be enough to move the chains.
it's a gain of a yard.
That's one as a running back in this league, you got to convert every time. Teams really don't care. If you're a Hall of Famer or an undrafted rookie, you can't get 1 yard for a first, they're going to start holding auditions for someone who can.
Real quick, ready?
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. It's a design boot. Completed to his running back. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
no stranger to this in his career, Brock. John Harbaugh wants his offense to tack on 2 more. They send him straight up the middle. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails. Well, I know we normally look for where the breakdown occurred here, partner, but I think he just made a really good play defensively to get back there.
Yeah, you're not just thinking. He absolutely did it. That defender was reacting. Go shoot your shot. And that is teaching tape for that.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Return coming from the 6. A little burst so far. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. The New England offense running out now. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they can really use some more points on this drive. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. He finds his running back, Henderson. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
To the air on 1st down. May. Finds his back complete. They're on him as he gets it up to the 47. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league. That's the defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Here we go, throw.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. As that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter. Hard to believe, but just 1 quarter left in our season. We're through 3 in Super Bowl 60. The Patriots have the ball and the lead, seeking a record-setting 7th title. Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. Throwing again. It's May. That's cut beyond the marker. And he will get the first as they touch him down.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
Shotgun handoff to Henderson. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He gets down inside the 35-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And the Patriots will have a 1st down. Staying on the ground here with Henderson. And he works it inside the 30. That's a gain of 7.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Ravens' 24-yard line.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. May now. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Now, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, you'll be more interceptions.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Smith beyond the tackle. A gain of a yard. It's now 4th down.
Must not have liked what they saw on 4th and 1 there. They're going to take a timeout. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
Really with you. I should probably sign a head boy, cause I got all the heads, boy. All that Drake, you gotta chill. I be on my little mouse drip. All that rapping, pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers, pay my bills.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. Trying to throw for it with May. Put the body on the line for his team. Wow, what a call. They wind up with 12 on 4th down. They pull off the conversion.
When coaches discuss their favorite plays of a game, I guarantee you this one's going to be on it. Not just because of the catch, but because of the effort to go lay out and bring in an off-target throw.
Henderson on 1st and 10. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. Casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Has it in close. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots stretch it to a 2-score game in the 4th. So up comes May and his offense, going for 2.
The Patriots will line up for a 2-point.
They want to run it across. And to the surprise of nobody, they are in for 2 yet again. That is not 1, that's 5 conversions in this game, Brock. And with that, they're the first NFL team to ever have that many in one game. Now Borregales on to send it away. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20. The Ravens and Derrick Henry making their way back out on offense. And they just saw that lead stretch out to a 2-score margin now. Really makes this a must-score series late.
And Kate, you know I believe this. You can never play this game in a state of desperation, but a state of urgency got to be a sky high right now.
And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's sent out. So the ball on the midfield stripe now after that big play. It's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Finds him on the slant. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Patriots.
Running out of the gun with Mitchell. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They've got 1st down here from the 36. Play action now with Jackson. He rolls to his right. Moving right. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Christian Gonzalez has it.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
The Patriots offense all set to go. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone, but the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. It doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them because they prove it.
What a hit, and the ball's loose. Oh, but I think the Patriots got on top of that one, so they're going to maintain possession. That is not how you make the most of an opportunity when your defense gives you the football back. But the good news is, Brock, at least they get another shot.
Yeah, when you're running on the field, you feel the joy of that defense, right? They just got you a possession. They're giving you an opportunity. And thankfully, they say
He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Nate Wiggins has got it. They've got 1st down here from the 36. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And that one's going to be incomplete. A deep look, unsuccessful. That's going to take us to the 2-minute warning.
It leads to
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Second down, Jackson to pass. Chased out to his right. Now here he goes. Now hit, and Jackson loses the ball. But it bounces out of bounds, so they'll retain possession.
I think that's one of those cases, Kate, where this defense wished that ball was round. You know, it's not, and it bounces in funny ways, and unfortunately for the defense there, it bounces the wrong way right out of bounds.
Pistol snap to Jackson. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Jelani Tavai picks it off. And the Patriots will take the interception back across midfield before they finally track him down.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it, that's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
They're going to pass it here. Rolling left, buying some time. Now he takes it. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a New England first down.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of the defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
Connects on the crosser. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
I think the defense is still turned around looking for where the ball is. Is that QB and tight end? They got that ball out in a hurry.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. Take over once again after forcing his 4th interception of the night.
I think you can almost sense a little bit of a hesitant spark out there. Nobody is going to get too excited. You're still down 2 scores, but there's a little flash of hope, a little flash of optimism. Their defense just gave the offense by taking the ball away.
First down, here's Lamar. On the move, headed right. Trying to push deep downfield. He's got it inside the 10. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
That's good for a Baltimore first down. First and goal.
Hey, Alpha, what? What? You changed it.
From the red zone now. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Jelani Tavai picks it off. And the Patriots will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception.
Okay, that's far from the first time we've seen him throw into the wrong team, but this one was probably the most costly.
Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. They go play action. Here's May. He throws a bullet deep, big game downfield. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's 2nd. 1 play in, and they are already close to midfield. May on 1st and 10. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So 2nd down coming up. Back to the air. It's May. Finds him on the crossing route. Now Henry, and it's out. And this is picked up by the Ravens. And that right there is going to be the spot they take over as they pick up a couple extra yards on the fumble return. Well, where one defender failed, Brock, another succeeded. He shook free of that first tackle, but the next guy not only made that hit, but knocked it loose as well.
Okay, as we saw when he broke that first tackle, he can absorb a shot, right? He's got great, what they call contact balance to absorb it and keep going. But that second hit, well, that drove the ball free and leads to this takeaway.
Pickup of 17. And that's good for a Ravens first down. 1 play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Hey, hey. 13. Yeah.
On first down, Jackson bails out of the pocket quick. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left.
You know what I like about this shot down the field, Kate? It keeps a defense honest. They know defensively, if we overcommit, we could get burned deep.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
No, we take. Come on. Go ahead.
Lamar now from the gun. Trying to push deep downfield. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
Hey, report. We change it.
One final shot here. Escapes the pocket. Taking a final shot at the end zone. And their final effort is going to hit the ground incomplete. But no reason not to throw it long there, as this game is over. And it's history for the New England Patriots as they become the first franchise in NFL history to win 7 Super Bowl championships. What a moment for all of them, Brock. The crowning achievements for the careers of all of these players. And for this new